If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again, and welcome to episode number 60 of My Player here on FIFA 16. This is going to be the last video on the channel of the year of 2015, so I hope you guys thoroughly enjoy your evening tonight with New Year's Eve just around the corner. Where, as you see this, it's 8 to 12, 4 hours away from New Year, from 2016. This will be going live at 8 o'clock as per usual. So hopefully you guys enjoy your evening. Let me know in the comment section what you guys are getting up to tonight. I'm not going out, so as a result, I will be streaming later if you too are not going out and would like some entertaining throughout the evening. But feel free to drop this video a like if you enjoy. It really does help the channel grow when you do so. And we have a couple of very important games today. The first one is at home against Stoke in the Barclays Premier League. The second one is particularly important against Ajax in the Champions League. Our future here at Everton hangs in the balance. We have said if we don't get through the Champions League group stage, we will look to leave Everton in the month of January. That's just round the corner. However, we will only leave Everton to another side that is still in the Champions League, so it will depend on who comes in for us. Otherwise, we'll see out the season at Everton and then look to move on. A win against Ajax would move us above them, and then we have to rely on Bayer Leverkusen beating Juventus so that we can go above Juve as well into that second spot. So a lot needs to happen for us to get through, but hopefully we can get the results we need. A win in the league would help us put ourselves back on top of the table, perhaps, if Chelsea aren't able to get maximum points from their game. Stoke City are sat in 9th with 4 wins, 4 defeats and 6 draws so far this season. So hopefully we don't add a 7th onto the draw column. We can add a 5th onto the loss column for them and add an extra notch onto the win column from us. It's going to be a difficult game though. Stoke are obviously a very physical side that actually in recent times have played some nice flowing football as well. It was an absolute cracker between the two sides in real life over the Christmas period. We'll hope for perhaps just as many goals, but maybe the scoreline being the other way around with Everton coming out on top. Let's go and find out. Here's Mason Holgate, drills it out to me. Now where do we go here? I see the gap. We'll play him in. It's Jones. Oh, finish, sunshine. 5 minutes on the clock. The youngster fires us 1-0 in front. I don't even know who he is, to be completely honest. Where's my guy going? My knowledge of the Everton youth setup, other than players like Ryan Ledson and Tyus Browning, etc., isn't that good. But we've played him in there. Nice little through ball. But what a finish. Very, very well taken. We'll take that. Thank you very much. 1-0 Everton after just 5 minutes. Besic to Gibson. I'm in loads of space here. He has to give it to me. He has done. Lukaku's made a good run. We'll play him in. Romelu Lukaku. Chance for another assist. Oh, I didn't think we were going to score there. I thought Darren Gibson was going to miss that when it took the deflection. We don't get the assist because Lukaku passed it off, but we do get the second goal. 19 minutes played, and it's Everton 2, Stoke 0. Nice ball by Gibson into me. The obvious thing to do there was set through Lukaku. I could have gotten some words out of my mouth, perhaps. I thought Lukaku was for sure going to shoot from that position. He lays it back to Gibson, who gets very, very lucky with a poor finish, but it arrows into the bottom corner off the backside of the defender. It's Everton 2, Stoke 0, and we are very much in control here right now. Holgate to Deulofeu. Going to use Jones. He's got Bakary Sakho there. Lukaku's made a run. We'll play him in. He's onside here, Romelu Lukaku. Chance to make it 3. There we go. Another very simple move. Lukaku played around the outside of the Stoke defence for the second time by myself. The first time he passed it inside to a teammate. This time took it on solo, as you might have expected him to do, considering he was the only man there. And that's a very simple third goal. An easy win here for Everton, or at least an easy first half. Who knows? Stoke might, come absolutely flying out the gates in the second half and score 3 themselves, or maybe even 4 to match the result from real life, who knows. But so far it's been all Everton, and that's 3-0 as we head in at the break. Lukaku could make another run. Surely we can't get a 4th before half-time. Romelu Lukaku racing away. This would be a hat-trick of assists for us. It's so easy for Romelu Lukaku right now. Stoke are falling apart. They're just completely falling apart. They've no defensive structure whatsoever. We scored with... Oh, where am I going? We scored when it was almost stoppage time. They just gave the ball away there immediately from kickoff. and then there's nobody back there to stop Lukaku from racing through again. We've got 3 assists now in this game so far, and we're only at half-time. I don't know what Stoke are doing, but if we can put this sort of performance in against Ajax, I really fancy our chances of getting through in the Champions League. Gibson finds me. Jones is making the run. I'll play it around the corner. Can Gethin Jones get himself a second goal? What is going on? Every shot seems to go in today. That's 4 assists for us in this 5-0 win. Gethin Jones' second goal of the game. I had a look at half-time to see what his name was, and I still can't say as I recognise the name, but still, what a finish. Not bad from a centre-mid that has barely had any football so far this year, and he gets a chance because Tom Cleverley picks up an injury, and he goes and scores twice. He's picking up where Tom Cleverley left off. 5-0 Everton. Peters down the line. Holgate intercepts. I'm contemplating, in fact I probably am, going to take myself off sooner rather than later to make sure I have as much stamina as possible for the game against Ajax. Clearly we're going to get a victory from this game now. Conor McAlhaney's made a good run up ahead. He's just come on for Romelu Lukaku. So clearly the manager wants to rest our best players for that game midweek. So I'll take myself off, considering there is no other way for the manager to take me off himself. He won't instinctively take me off unless my stamina is at like 5%. So we'll make the decision for him, because the CPU on FIFA 16, or on all of FIFA's so far in the My Player side of career mode, aren't able to actually manually take you off for some reason, but never mind. Next time the ball goes out of play, that will be us done for this game against Stoke. 4 assists. I think we've definitely played our part in this victory, but with 25 minutes left to go, we'll take ourselves off, we'll rest up as best we can, and head into that game against Ajax with a big game on the horizon. There we go then, end of the game. It did finish 5-0 in the end. We pick up 4 assists and a 9.7 rating. Probably our most productive game in an Everton shirt. Most dominant game for sure, to be completely honest, because that was ridiculous how Stoke had no chances whatsoever. We're definitely ending the year of 2015 in real life in fantastic fashion. Can we continue it in the game against Ajax? We're desperate for a result against Ajax. We'll quickly simulate the training and then we'll head across to the game. Really nicely done there, but we'll see if we can get ourselves a victory against Ajax. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous about this game against Ajax. We need a result for ourselves, and then we need Bayer Leverkusen to beat Juventus, because I think if Juve draw against Bayer Leverkusen, I can't remember what our results against Juventus are, because it's done on head-to-head, isn't it, rather than on goal difference. So we lost 1-0 to Juve in the second game against them. How did we do in the first game against them? We drew 0-0, so we need Leverkusen to win, because otherwise Juve will go through on the head-to-head. We need to beat Ajax, we need Bayer Leverkusen to beat Juventus. Let's go. Bazua into Milik. Option down the right hand side in El Ghazi. Should keep that in. Has done. Deep cross. Can the defender deal with it? Mason Holgate has to head it behind for a corner. Of course, you have to bear in mind that not only are we looking for a win, but Ajax are desperate for a win as well to get themselves through to the knockout stage of the Champions League. So it is all on the line for both sides right now. It's going to be, hopefully, a real end-to-end game. And we'll see whether we can come out on top, or whether it's going to be the Dutch side that go through at our expense, or whether, regardless of result here, both of us end up going out. There's still so much that could happen in this Champions League group stage. We've got the game between Juventus and Leverkusen set as giving me highlights, so if there is a goal, it should come up in the top right hand side of my screen, and I will let you know about it. We'll play this into Lukaku. Romelu, we could have started with another assist, but somehow he's put that over from 10 yards out. Romelu, what are you doing, boy? That would have been a perfect start. Never mind, we'll just have to create another similarly good chance, and hopefully he can come up with a better finish next time around. Winner, Darren Gibson, please. Oh, he has ended up with the ball at his feet, although not in the most orthodox of circumstances, as their man won the header and then almost tripped over himself. Darren Gibson out wide to Aaron Lennon, though. You see those little legs churning away. Here's Junior in the box, crosses it, Lukaku. Oh, Romelu, please, will you just put the ball in the back of the net? How many opportunities do you need, boy? Corner for us, 23 minutes in. It's going to get whipped into the box. It's a decent cross, it's a deep cross. Well, the keeper's come to punch it clear. I don't know why he didn't shoot initially. Oh, what a wonderful save. What a wonderful save from the goalkeeper. Punches it clear. Could have shot first time Besic. Gives it back to Darren Gibson. And fingertip stuff. Fingertip stuff from the goalkeeper. Brilliant, brilliant acrobatics with the right hand, throwing it up high to get the ball away. We could still get a goal though. That's going to be another corner headed away by Klaassen this time. Pressure's on here against the team in red and white as it was against Stoke. Can we, though, get a similar scoreline, or at least just a similar end result with the victory? But Lennon blazes his shot over the top in a similar fashion to Lukaku. We cannot get a shot to go on target right now. And when we do, through Darren Gibson, keeper comes up with a phenomenal save. Lennon with a nice turn, fires it into me. My touch is terrible, but we will get it to Darren Gibson. Could go back to me, actually, if he can get it through this gap. He's going to turn inside. I'll call for it. Go on, just play me in. There we go. We're going to single-handedly give ourselves the lead. We'll go for a finesse to the bottom corner. In fact, it's fired into the top. Let's turn around and celebrate with Darren Gibson, shall we? I'm trying to. Celebrate with Darren. Celebrate with Darren. Never mind. Let's just do the robot instead. 1-0 Everton after 42 minutes. We are in front. That was the breakthrough we were looking for. We had numerous opportunities to this point to get the lead through other players. It hasn't quite happened. We finally take the ball on ourselves, take the responsibility on ourselves, and we've put the ball in the back of the net. Everton 1, Ajax 0. As of yet, no updates from the Bayer Leverkusen-Juventus game, so one can only presume that it's still 0-0. And as things stand, despite being 1-0 up here, it looks like we're going out unless Leverkusen can get themselves a goal to go in front. Okay, so it's half-time. And as you can see, despite there not being any notifications in the top right corner telling me so, Bayer Leverkusen Juventus is currently 1-1 at half-time. So Leverkusen can score against Juve. We've seen that already, as you can see. So hopefully they can do it again to go in front and not concede any more. As Deulofeu comes on for Lennon at half-time here. We need to hold our result or improve upon it. And we need Leverkusen to go and score a second. Holgate to Deulofeu. Bursts inside. I'm in space. I'm not going to call for it because he's gone a nice run. He's been wiped out from behind. Question of whether that could be a red card. It is definitely at least going to be a yellow, surely. What's the referee going to do? It is a yellow card for him. Leighton Baines will probably take the free kick. We'll see if this can give us a second goal, shall we? Baines with the set piece. I'm just trying to stay on side here. Baines with a free kick. Oh, Leighton Baines, you absolute genius. What a wonder for left foot. The young man, well, I say young man. He's probably, what, 32, 33 now as we're in the third season. But still, wonderful free kick from Leighton Baines. We'll see a replay of that. Keeper moved to his right, and he's just not going to get anywhere near that. Nowhere near it whatsoever. 2-0 to Everton here. We just need to hope that Bayer Leverkusen are holding up their end of the deal. It was 1-1 at half-time, and I don't know what the score is currently. Klaassen to Anderson, who's just come onto the pitch. Lucas Anderson. Klaassen across to Bazur, to Milik. Wiped out from behind. Is that a penalty? It is. Ajax with the opportunity to get themselves back into the game. They need a win. Only a yellow card for Mohamed Besic. Questionable as to whether he should have gotten a red there. Was that denying a clear goal-scoring opportunity? I'm not too sure. We'll have a look at the replay. He's about to pull the trigger, Milik. I don't know whether that should be a red or not. I mean, Baines is there to clear, even though he missed the ball when he swung at it. I'll let you decide whether that should have been red or yellow. He did get the yellow. Milik to step up to take the penalty. Tries the stutter, buries it in the top corner. Half an hour to play. Ajax are back in this game. 2-1 the scoreline here. We need to hold on to our lead and still hope that Leverkusen can get themselves in front against Juventus. Free kick for Ajax. They need 2 goals to go through. It's just last-ditch stuff from them firing it forwards. We may even be able to catch them on the counter here and get ourselves a third goal. Leandro Rodriguez just drifted offside. He's not really going to make any sort of supporting run whatsoever. Now he does. Keep going, son. We'll play you through that channel. Takes it in his stride. There's barely any moments left now whatsoever, so it looks like we're going to get the victory we need. I have Bayer Leverkusen gotten the victory that we need them to get as well. It was 1-1 at half-time as we saw. It's still 2-1 here. I don't know what the scoreline is over in Germany. I hope at the Bayer Arena that they've been able to make it 2-1. We will find out momentarily. We get the win that we needed. We did our bit. Did Bayer Leverkusen help us out and do their bit? We got the goal that set us going. We were able to get a second. I'm so nervous. Come on, please. Leverkusen. No! Juventus get the victory. Juventus get the victory. We are out of the Champions League with Everton. Oh, devastated. Devastated. So we might be leaving Everton in January. We might be leaving Everton in January. We're out of the competition. We're still second in the Barclays Premier League. And I'll show you the Champions League group as it ended. And hopefully the next round has been drawn. Although it may not have been, considering it's just one day after the final group stage game for us. Eventually it will change slates. We'll be able to see the Champions League. There we go. No, not all games have been played yet. So we are out. We finished third. We're going to be going into the Europa League. So there is still European football here at Everton. So maybe that would be a reason to stay. I guess I'll take your guys' feedback into account. But if we do leave Everton in the January transfer window, it will only be to another side that is in the Champions League. So there will only be a finite number of options that we would accept to move to. Otherwise, we'll wait until the end of the season and then leave, and we'd have a wider option of teams to be able to move to. But for now, that's going to bring today's episode and the year of 2015 to a close on the Chesnoid Gaming channel. Thank you so much for an incredible year. You guys have helped this channel grow no end from the start of the year to now. From 1st of January 2015 to the 31st of December 2015, the channel has grown by about 400 to 500%. So I can't thank you enough for all of the support throughout the year. Thank you so much. Drop this video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check the channel page for anything we have missed throughout this past week over the Christmas period. But for now, I'll see you guys next time.